100 yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, no man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, no man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
This Lion fan base, Coach, they have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Let's go, baby.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
36.
Hey, shoot.
Now gone. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
Like 20.
And the Rams first down.
Hey, lift.
Now Goff on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Following the interception here, Mariota. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throw it, Mariota. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
One.
Let's go. Hey, alert 3. Motion. 59's Mike. Check.
Where are they, team?
Tighten up. Pull it together. Check the hot read. Check 66.
Where are they,
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Back's mine. Mike's back.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Watch left. Stop right there.
12.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 36. You must be getting tired of seeing.
Goff now looking to throw. He'll bite, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Hey, let's get that ball, man.
Third and long. It's gone. They've got his man complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Goff. This will be caught by Brown. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5. Hey, Charlie. Shell.
Throwing again is Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. The 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you can get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That's going to be caught. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hold on.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Punching it in from a yard away. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Not a whole lot lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We got it. Mike, 36.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Super one.
Off the flat.
Watch 6-6. Pull it high. 11. 11.
Rush in.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCaffrey. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Charlie.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mariota. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Well, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. Damian Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping him.
Yeah, good luck for that, because that was an explosive run. You know, in the NFL, they describe that as any run over 10 yards. Some teams say 15. He went over 20-plus on that one.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mariota, deep ball for... And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is now 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go! First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Motion, I got one. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the run.
Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 30. 39 yards there. A big one. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Lift.
Out of the gun, Goff. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Brown, 27 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now Mariota. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. There goes a deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquise Goodwin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Wide, get wide.
DC. Hey, let's go. Go, Grant.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
DC. You up. Hey,
a shotgun snap for Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Goff now over 200 yards already in this 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Over the middle here to Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Maverick.
I'm going back to you.
Value three.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
180.
Watch right.
Now gone. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Just beating the play clock is gone. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Mariota going to bring him up first and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mariota again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Blue line. One.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Tackle made by K1 Short. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try the air now with Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Come on, 180.
36. Push him back. Push him back. Jab. Motion.
2 for 1.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Man out.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Kill.
Going out. No, Richstone, travel.
They go back to the ground with Williams. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike, 36.
Hey, echo.
From the 41, Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Shell.
36.
Bravo. 5.
Goff on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Motion.
Cooper.
Reset.
Hey, Steve 6. Hey, kill.
36. Line 36.
Obama.
36 to Mike. Get that quarterback.
Goff now to throw. That'll be caught by Kupp. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Hey, motion backfield, motion backfield. Go. Maverick wall.
Watch 24. Showing it.
We're good.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Box drop. We go.
Now Goff on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Geno Atkins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Alpha.
To throw is gone. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, L.A. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score Rams 35, Lions 34.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Stop by Stephen Bryant. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Exit.
Third and short yardage. Mariota. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Here's McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Stop by Stephen Bryant.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Mariota now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. This is McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
65.
Geis. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Damian Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Mariota to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
59 mark. Check, 59. Smoke. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check.
to throw. From the left side, it's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. On the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They've still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
The touchdown saved their playoff lives momentarily. Now for the 2-point conversion. One last shot now for Mariota. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hookup right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime, so many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Let's go. You tighten up.
From just shy of midfield, Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
76.
From the gun, here's Goff. The quick slant caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The busy night continues for Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back?
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
So they say forget the field goal and the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on 4th and goal. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. So they say forget the field goal and the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on 4th and goal.
Check right 27. Check right 27.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is caught. It's a touchdown in overtime. And they are marching on to the playoffs. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Detroit.